Now the starters for the visiting Golden State Warriors. At small forward, Andrew Wiggins. At shooting guard, Klay Thompson. At the other forward position, Jonathan Kuminga. At center, Draymond Green. At the other guard position, Stephen Curry. The head coach of the visiting team is Steve Kerr.
It's the man in the middle, standing 6'11", number 10, Jabari Smith. At small forward, 6 feet 7 inches, number 1, Amin Thompson. At the other forward, at 6'6" number 9, Dylan Brooks. Starting at point guard, at 6'0", number 5, Fred VanVleet. Starting at the other guard, at 6'4", number 4, Jalen Green. The head coach of your home team. Make some noise for your Houston Rockets.
2K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. In the backcourt, it's Curry and Thompson. Kuminga out there with Draymond Green, and it's Wiggins in at the 3. And for the Rockets, the guard spots are VanVleet and Green. Dylan Brooks out there with Thompson, and it's Smith in at center. Conference rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
Now, here is Smith. Outside, Green. No good from outside. Last outing for the Rockets, it was a loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Great tee that time from Green. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And the new CBA challenging the top spending teams, Brent. That certainly affects the Warriors, doesn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, the roster is not getting any younger, but it's getting more expensive. So to sustain that kind of payroll, especially with the way the tax system is set up, it's something the Warriors are just going to have to deal with at some point and make some very critical decisions around what this roster is going to look like.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the number 2 overall pick in the draft, and that's really changed the landscape.
Now here's Thompson. Outside Curry for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
And so Green will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board. Here's Golden State now. On the wing, Green. And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
Here's Curry. And he uses the glass on the lane. Curry's got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now, here's Thompson. Can't cash in from close range. Curry deciding where to go with it. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Smart shot selection from Curry, just finding a gap in the defense.
Van Vliet with it. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Will it go? He takes it up and lays it in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Green taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Thompson outside. Clock at 6. Another 3 for Golden State.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And it's Thompson that time on the assist from Van Vliet.
And that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Pass to Kuminga. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. You know, we talk so much, Brent, about Steph Curry shooting. What about his leadership skills and what that means to the team?
There's no doubt the team feeds off of Steph's positive joy and energy and his commitment to the game. He wills them to victory night in and night out.
Now here's Van Vliet, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game.
Really heads up there, a play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Warriors leading by 4. Now Curry, 7 points in the game. Higgins outside. Over Thompson. And it's Wiggins missing.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
To the paint. Nice shot by Thompson. Thompson's got 6. And here in the first quarter with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Outside, Green. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Draymond Green with only one thing on his mind when he gets that close, and that's collecting 2 points.
Van Vliet looking around. The pass to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Brooks, left side. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Now here's Curry, providing around 26.5 points a game. Rarely has an off night. Green kicks to Curry. It's off his foot, and the ref's whistling a kick ball. Glendale's checked in for Jabari Smith. Kevon Looney is checked in for the Warriors. Paul comes in for Wiggins. Thompson against Thompson. Kuminga the pass to Thompson. Clock at 4. Takes the 13-footer. Here's Looney. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Kind of a simple job for Looney out there, but he's willing to do it. Gets into the middle and fights for that ball.
An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Brooks has got his second basket of the night.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Curry. Last game he had 13. Looney down low. Green with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
You have the good fortune of playing next to superstars in this league. There are certain guys who thrive in that environment, and Kevon Looney has been one of them.
And as the season draws to a close, GA, we've got teams vying for playoff position, only adding to the importance of each game now.
And for those teams, you have to have the right mentality. You can't treat these like normal regular season games. These are an extension of the playoffs.
So it's the Warriors now, following the score by Houston. Saric outside. Payton trying to get open. And there's Saric on the assist by Paul.
Assisted by
That's some classic Chris Paul in action, reading the floor and finding the opening.
Holiday looking for an opening. Here's Landale. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Saric. It's good. Saric has got his second basket.
Fighting through the contact, Dario does a great job that time.
Ball against Holiday. And Looney sends it back. Payton right side. And the dunk by Payton.
the second.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Here's Holiday following the score by Golden State. 11 seconds left to play in the first. Paul with the defensive effort. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Warriors.
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Smith is out there with Whitmore. Then there's Jae'Sean Tate. Then it's Thompson, and it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets.
Personal foul.
That's the aggressive part of Andrew Wiggins coming out of him, forcing the defender that time to get his hand in there.
The Warriors have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Free throw good, Wiggins.
As steady as Wiggins is across the board, it's his free throw percentage over the years. It hasn't reflected really how good a shooter he is.
Green, he's checked in for the Rockets. Dylan Brooks comes in for Tate. The Warriors also with a sub. Kuminga's come in for Dario Saric. Now here's Van Vliet. Green, the pass to Brooks. Houston moving the ball around. Kuminga, no good. Rockets trail by 8. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. To the inside. And Kuminga gets it to go.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Van Vliet.
And how about Kuminga, one of just a handful of NBA players from Congo.
And Greg, those players from the Congo, they have achieved some of the highest level of recognition in our league. NBA champions, Hall of Famer. The player list is short, but boy, they're distinguished.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much, guys. Now, culture is thrown around a lot in the NBA. but the Warriors team has it in spades, and Kevon Looney says the way we play is the way the locker room is. It's fast, loose, and disciplined. As long as you work, you're able to enjoy what you're doing. Everyone has input, and I think the biggest thing with our culture is we always talk about playing with joy. Kevin?
And they do. Love it, David. Good stuff. Thank you so much.
Still the traditional play of Chris Paul as the point guard, that pass-first DNA. Amazing what he's done when you think back through his entire career.
Now here's Van Vliet. Brooks up on top, covered by Wiggins. Brooks against Wiggins. Houston needs to get a shot. And it's Green, missing.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Last time in San Francisco, they lost to the Warriors.
Well, I mean, they lost their last matchup with this team, and foul trouble really plagued them throughout the game.
Yeah, they had a few important guys sitting there on the bench at a time when they really could have used them on the floor. They have to play much more in control here tonight.
Now here's Van Vliet. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Kuminga down low, guarded by Green.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And it's Smith missing.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
So the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Van Vliet finds Smith. To end the cold streak. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
First
A
team
darn good free throw shooter. Smith doesn't seem to have a weak spot coming into the league.
Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding, but these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
Oh, Van Vliet after the missed three from Klay Thompson. And no good that time. Great D that time from Green. Curry with it. He's picked up by Brooks, and the basket by Curry. Curry's got 12 in the game.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Paul against Van Vliet. Count it from 12.
And Van Vliet has the stroke to shoot from anywhere, even mid-range, when he has to.
Paul against Van Vliet. That one drops for him. And the Warriors lead by 19.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Green left side. Thompson outside. Shoots over Curry. The Warriors pull it
2
in.
minutes remaining.
Kuminga's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now here's Paul. Following the miss by Draymond Green. Paul with the bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Timeout called the Rockets. Averaging less than 9 points a game for his career, but Draymond Green does everything else on the basketball court, Brent. I know you admire that.
Yeah, of course, the former defensive player of the year, a tremendous playmaker, but the biggest skill, Kevin, is his mouth. He is a great communicator out there to keep this team connected.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. Then for the Warriors, Sharge checked in for Jonathan Kuminga, and it's Payton in for Chris Paul. Outside, Green. Fires the three. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
At the elbow, Payton over Green. Great D that time from Green. Rockets trail by 18. Here's Tate, still without a basket. Here's Holiday. Curry with the defensive effort.
When you are wrapped up that tightly in the mid-range, you are better off just moving the ball.
Yeah, that's one where you hope if he gets in there the next time, he makes a different choice.
Outside, Green. Passes it to Landale. The dish to Holiday. Pass to Landale. Here's Whitmore. Nice jump shot. Good.
Whitmore.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. There's the three. They get the rebound.
Well, Dario does a nice job recovering and uses his size to beat out the smaller defender.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. The Warriors on top, delivering the blowout. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and I think we've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing through.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 12 points and 3 assists. He's been a different player than he was in their last outing when he was off his game. He's rounded back into form tonight. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, they built this lead in large part because of the sharpshooters off the bench. The subs played a superb game. Get it? Sub, superb. Oh, I'm rolling tonight. I mean, they played like starters.
Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
And one of the main reasons they're down right now is because of their rebounding. They're getting outworked, outclassed, not bringing the intensity, not willing to get their hands dirty. They're playing like wimps.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Out in the perimeter, Thompson and Wiggins. Draymond Green is out there with Kuminga. And it's Curry in at the 1. Now here's Green, following the miss by Jonathan Kuminga. That one, no good. Good D by Thompson. It's stolen by Smith. Thompson in the corner. Pass to Brooks. Goes up again, and he lays it up and in. Brooks has got the first field goal of the second half for the Rockets.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Thompson outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now here's Van Vliet. Over in the corner, Green. Van Vliet, right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thompson. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Golden State moving the ball around. Curry finds Wiggins. The pass to Kuminga. Here's Curry, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
How about a little bravado from Steph? Defender in position, and Curry decides, I'm going right at you.
And here is Green. 5 points in the game. He kicks it to Smith. Thompson passes to Van Vliet. Fires for 3. Wiggins with the rebound.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Green, following the basket by Jonathan Kuminga. To halt the run. Good D by Thompson.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
And you think about Klay Thompson's career, Brent, an incredibly resilient player. Look at all he's overcome.
Now you think about those injury cards dealt out to Klay. Well, here's an ACL. Not only that, he gets the Achilles card. So he did it twice, and he continues to play at a high level.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Well, the great thing in the NBA is the unknown. On any given night, you don't know who'll come out on top. And even coaches like Steve Kerr know it. He said it's really hard to win an NBA game, and the difference between losing and winning is like that. Kevin?
Oh, a game of inches, right, David? Just as you're showing us, a game of inches. Thanks.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the dude. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
No good on the second free throw. How many people say officiating favors the offense? Brent, do you agree with that?
Absolutely. That's what this game is about. It's about scoring. And so there aren't many rule changes that are going to stop guys from being as potent as they've been offensively, especially over the last couple years.
And so it's Golden State with it. The Rockets making the shot. Wiggins passes to Kuminga. Yep, it counts. 12 points for Jonathan Kuminga.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
And there it is for him.
And just trying to contest that shot, the defender actually catches part of Smith, but he gets rid of the ball so quickly.
Here's Podziemski. Scoreless thus far. It's deflected. Now here is Smith. On the wing, Thompson. Covered by Wiggins. Brooks outside. Green in the post. Kuminga on him. Basket good.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Pass to Podziemski. And the basket is good. Podziemski's got his first points of the game.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Here's Curry, following the score by Dylan Brooks. Pass to Podziemski. Back to Curry. Knocked loose. Lets it go. A shot by Podziemski, no good. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Kicks to Brooks. Back to Green. Brooks, the pass to Green. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Warriors leading by 22. Outside Curry. Here's Podziemski. Guarded by Green. Releases from 15. Pass to Podziemski. Thompson against Wiggins. Over Thompson. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Wiggins has got 6 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away. Yeah, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Back to Curry. 27 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Kuminga. And Thompson sends it back. Van Vliet against Curry. Van Vliet outside. Lets the three fly. They get it again. Smith, nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. 8 points for him.
And smart play by Smith, using that build to get in there and just fight for the rebound and the finish.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Outside, the wings are Green and Tate. Then there's Whitmore, and it's Landale in at the 5 down low. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Warriors leading by 20. Green, the pass to Paul. Now here's Wiggins. Hey, Brent, in recent years, we've seen the rise of sports analytics conventions, pro basketball negotiation competitions. I mean, they're really digging deep.
Well, they're not only digging deep, Kevin, but they're giving a tremendous opportunity to a swath of people that never thought they'd be part of the NBA. Look, if you're not 6'8" with a 35-inch vertical, that doesn't mean that you still don't have a place at the table in the NBA if you study hard enough, or you can make contributions to what the business side of basketball is all about.
Sharge finds Thompson. Green with the ball. Ball looking over the floor. Passes to Wiggins. With the drive. Takes it off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 20.
And when he is on the move and starts to show his athleticism, that's when the special moments come from Andrew Wiggins.
Here's Whitmore. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Paul. Sinks that one from the post.
Yeah, Chris Paul knows exactly not just who's going to hit him, but how they're going to hit him.
Paul against Holiday. To the middle. Here's Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. And Thompson throws it down.
How about the chemistry on that play and the recipient, Klay Thompson?
Rockets trail by 20. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Hey, Greg, here we are watching Cam Whitmore. What impresses you most about his game?
Kevin, for me, I think it's his toughness. He's not afraid to get physical underneath the basket, and I really love how gritty he is on the D as well.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out. They're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. They have a 19-point lead. Wiggins outside. Fires from deep. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three.
Personal foul. First team
Wiggins
foul.
right now just using force, challenging the defense, and sometimes making them get very physical with his play.
3 shots.
The first one falls. And the NBA, Brent, doing away with positions for the votes for all NBA teams. We could see some interesting all-NBA teams now, though, with that in mind.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin, especially in a game that is dominated by wings and guards because of player movement and three-point shooting. But I love it. You're rewarding the guys who have had phenomenal seasons and are deserving of that kind of recognition.
Here's Paul, following the basket by Fred VanVleet. Payton right side. On the wing, Wiggins. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Houston. A bit under 3.5 minutes advanced here in the fourth. VanVleet against Paul, and there's the call on Klay Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Houston moving it around. Tate against Wiggins. Tate kicks to Green. Clock is at 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Oh, not even thinking about it. When Green is catching and firing like that, you know he's feeling it.
Now here's Paul. Wiggins right side. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Shot. Take. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Free throw good. Wiggins. Jabari Smith. He's jacked in for the Rockets. Brooks comes in for Tate. And Golden State also making a change. Kuminga's checked in. Rockets trail by 18. Green deciding where to go with it. Count that bucket.
Putting his size to use. Green's got great length, and it helps him there inside.
VanVleet against Paul. Pass to Wiggins. Inside, out to Thompson. Just 4 to shoot. That's a 2 from Paul. And again, no good by Golden State. For Houston, they've gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Brooks, the pass to Green. And here is VanVleet. To the wing on the left. Back to Brooks. Van Vliet outside. Jacks up a three. Good on the triple. Van Vliet's got 5 points now this quarter.
And he's got a smooth stroke from long range. Van Vliet doesn't just hoist them up. His three-pointers are always going to be high-quality shots.
Now, here's Thompson. He dishes it to Kuminga. Back to Thompson. Here's Paul. Rebound by Smith.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Brooks misses.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Van Vliet against Paul. The shot by Thompson, no good.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Oh, tricky play by Van Vliet to beat the close coverage, slipping past there for the finish. And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Warriors.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Stephen Curry.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Here's Van Vliet. Following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. Here's Whitmore. Wiggins with the rebound. And it's Paul with the ball for the Warriors. 15-point game. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Draymond, one of the cliches of basketball is that the ball finds energy. When teammates are making shots, does that give you more energy?
Yeah, it does. You know, when we're in the flow, the ball's just moving around. It allows me to play make, and then I just try to find an open gap and take the shots where they are.
Man, it was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.